PPW Championship. Making her way to the ring, fighting out of Providence, Rhode Island, Veda.
Well, welcome back to PPW High Voltage. Veda Scott in the ring. Coming back to PPW after, I don't know, several months away.
Absolutely. Always great to see a superstar. Welcome back to the PPW ring.
Well, speaking of a superstar, Freddie Akers joining us here on commentary.
Thank you for inviting me back to the ring.
You weren't invited. We had no other choice. Just kidding, Freddie. We love having you here. The PPW General Manager.
These guys are family.
Yeah, put her there, Freddie.
Well, Adena still on her way to the ring.
Introducing contestant number 2 from Scranton, Pennsylvania, Adena Steelz.
Adena Steelz making her way to PPW a few months ago, picking up the support of tons of PPW fans. Is this the used?
Used?
And making her PPW debut from the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Dani Moe.
Guys, all jokes aside, Dani Moe on her way to the ring for her PPW debut. Something that we have all been looking forward to. Trained by the Neon Ninja Facade. I mean, how can you go wrong there?
You really can't. Not with his aerial moves.
It's going to be
Neon Ninjet.
It's going to be interesting to see how Dani Moe does here in her first match. And all jokes aside, this song is awesome. And now we await the PPW Women's Champion, everybody. Christina Marie from Albany, New York, headed out to the ring. Paul Bo's going to send her out.
She is the first PPW Women's Champion. She is courageous. Christina Marie.
I'll edit Paul Bo's introduction. The first two-time Women's PPW Champion. EJ's had his problems with Christina Marie.
Yeah, she frightens me. She threatens me, Phil Bravado. You just sit there and let her do it.
Well, she told me she's going to blow you a kiss. I thought that was a good thing.
Maybe she was blowing me one.
Maybe, Freddie. Well, Christina Marie holds that PPW Women's Championship above her head.
Christina is a fighting champion. If I could say any good thing about her, it's that, Phil Bravado. She is not afraid of a challenge.
Well, Jeff Carden will hold the PPW Women's Championship, and
yeah, I like that chant.
well, Veda Scott telling Dani Moe that she hates her.
EJ needs a raise. I love that chant.
So do I. I need a raise too.
Yeah, the two people that were behind that support.
That was the whole crowd chanting.
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
all
it was.
two people.
Well, back to Earth.
A nice place to be, or especially around Christmas time.
I hate this chant.
I won't fire you, Phil. You're good.
Thank you, Freddie. I appreciate that. You know, that was very
We're
nice.
the dynamic duo of this.
That was a very nice
The
comment.
EJ and Paul kick us out. You know.
Welcome to the PPW ring, says Christina Marie to Dani Moe, the big forearm across the jaw.
And it's going to be very interesting to see how Dani Moe paces herself in this match. Her first PPW experience. Facade's told her a ton of things, but as you know, EJ, you can talk all you want. Actions speak louder than words in the squared circle.
Absolutely. You can do all the training, all the exercises you want until you step in there. You don't know how your body's going to react.
Now, Christina Marie said she ain't getting back in there. I don't blame her. Let these idiots wrestle.
Now she's playing it smart. Let them beat each other out,
You
and then
can't-
she'll come back in. So
can't
that's
deny
very
that.
smart.
Christina Marie just signaled to me she's not going to get back in there, and that's a smart. As
And
you
I
said,
was
Freddie,
just saying
very
she's a
intelligent.
fighting champion.
Well,
I take
she
that
is.
back.
She is. That's how she continues to be the champion. She outsmarts her opponents.
Well, she held the belt this long, you know. But now she has ample competition right here.
Marie, the first two-time PPW Women's Champion, chasing Allie Rex for a lot of 2017, eventually winning it in 2018 and carrying it into 2019. Christina Marie, an amazing PPW Women's Champion, maybe one of the best competitors we've had in the women's division here.
And speaking of the women's division, as Freddie mentioned before, really heating up now. Many good competitors here trying to get their hands on that women's championship.
Well, Dani Moe using her speed, trying to get Adena Steelz caught off guard.
Sweeps the legs, Adena Steelz with the cover.
Adena Steelz having her problems with Christina Marie over the course of her PPW career.
Yeah, there's some bad blood still brewing there. And you know that one's going to come to a head at some point.
Dani Moe and Adena both have the same idea, catching each other's leg.
Looks like they're playing skip it.
And now they're going to agree to fight another one. And now Dani Moe is going to get clocked by Christina Marie. What an opportunist our PPW Women's Champion is.
Hey, that's how she has held on to this belt for so long, Bravado.
I agree.
You know what? She has come to define the women's division here at PPW. Love her or hate her, you can't take that away from her.
Absolutely not. It's hard to disagree with that as well, EJ. Two good comments right in a row. You better slow down.
Now, Bravado, you know what? You sound surprised.
Well, I mean, I have been calling commentary with you for like 2 years now.
I know.
That's like a no-hitter for you.
And what a long 2 years those have been.
It's been great, you know it. Christina Marie going to put both of her arms up just to get the boos from these idiots behind us.
Hard Irish whip it to the corner. Dani Moe gets caught by Christina Marie.
Well, Dani Moe showing a little bit of the agility that Facade has.
Absolutely, in that Neon Ninja style here.
Walking the ropes like the Neon Ninja.
Beautiful cross body. Here comes Veda Scott. Oh, big forearm across the chops. Into the corner, Veda Scott unloading on Dani Moe, setting her sights. Putting this one away. No, Dani Moe just too quick. Into the corner, Veda Scott with a big kick on Dani Moe. Flying clothesline sends Moe to the mat. Veda Scott beautifully done. Adena Steelz gonna throw her hat back into the ring here.
Well, Scott's pumped up. She's got momentum on her side. Adena Steelz gonna try to take it right away from her. It does. Yeah, that's the thing, when you get so many competitors into one match, you have a lot of time to recuperate from your moveset, or from the attack, I should say, that just happened. Dani Moe's experiencing that right now. However, as long as you stand outside the ring, you could lose it as well.
You know what, Dani Moe has that experience disadvantage as well. Christina Marie, Veda Scott, they have been in 3-4-way matches before, so this is nothing new to them. They know exactly what to do.
Dani Moe gets tripped up by Christina Marie. And that's the thing. Dani Moe's in her first match in PPW. There's a lot of other competitors in the ring. We're going to have to see how she handles that. It's completely different than a singles match, obviously. There's a lot of different things happening. So this will be a great contest, or a great measuring stick, so to speak, to see how far she's come, EJ.
Absolutely. See what she's really made out of here. And a win here. Could you imagine your debut match, a win against Christina Marie?
Christina Marie, Veda Scott, Adena Steelz, all top competitors. Dani Moe has the chance, has potential. People say that Facade has taught her real well. We've seen a little bit of that flash there.
And now when Dani Moe is in the corner of Facade, she will be that much more important to that matchup.
Absolutely. That's a very good point, EJ. Much more dangerous is their arsenal now.
Veda Scott, look at it apply submission hold here. Looks like an Indian deathlock.
But here's the thing also about Dani Moe is we don't talk about is she's been managing Facade for years. It's not because of her physical strength, it's because of her brain. She is a very smart competitor. She knows the ring well. That will help her in her debut. We're going to have to see if she can put it all together.
Also a very athletic woman outside the squared circle.
Absolutely, very active, very physically active. I
Climbing
once
to the
offered
top.
her a Gatorade. She said, "Is it a G2?" I said, "No." She said, "Pass."
Too much sugar, Bravado.
You know?
Come on.
You know? I slowly took my Coca-Cola and hid it behind my back.
Not a good position for Dani Mo to be in here. Adena Steelz trying to soften her up on that top rope. Christina Marie getting a hold of Adena Steelz. I don't like where this one's going, Phil Bravado. This looks like a house of cards about to fall over.
Oh, Adena Steelz down, but Dani Mo's up on the top rope. Dani Mo with a flying crossbody on Veda Scott.
Tell you what, those are deadly accurate.
Dani Mo starting to feel the adrenaline go through her body. Starting to feel like, hey, maybe she can win this thing. Veda Scott's going to disagree. And that's how quickly it changes, EJ. You could be celebrating and in a second later be on the ground holding your face.
Absolutely, those dreams got cut in half. Literally. Christina Marie writhing in pain down on the mat. Adena Steelz trying to get up to the vertical base.
And Veda Scott on the outside of the ring recuperating. And maybe that's the smartest person in this match right now. Marie going for it in the middle of the ring. Adena Steelz blocking it. Up and over. Christina Marie landing on her back.
Beautiful back body drop. Adena Steelz hooks the leg. Beautifully done. Twists into the suplex. Hooks the leg again. Veda Scott very, very close. Would have been a huge upset there for Adena Steelz.
Well, Dani Mo on the outside of the ring, buying her time. Adena Steelz with a big boot right to Veda Scott. That just seemed to make Veda Scott angry. And now the young Adena Steelz and the experienced Veda Scott going one-on-one in the corner here. And Scott, obviously, the experience paying off.
Dropped Adena Steelz
Adena
right
Steelz,
down to that mat.
Steelz trying to roll out of the ring. Scott stops that from happening just to get a 2. Dani Mo over there to break up the count. Action a mile a minute.
Dani Mo back on top in this one. Better watch her back. Christina Marie trying to get back up to the vertical base here. Back in action, rips Dani Mo off of Veda Scott.
Oh, and right into the bottom turnbuckle and immediately to the pin. Christina Marie gets it, and she used her brain, buddy.
And still women's champion, courageous Christina Marie.
Look at Christina Marie laugh at Dani Mo in the corner. Thanks a lot. That was Dani Mo's move. Christina Marie stole it and pinned. What an amazing competitor our PPW Women's Champion is.
You know, you could set her against 1, 2, 3, 4, or the entire women's division. Christina Marie is going to come out on top, Phil Bravado.
Well, an amazing match and an even better episode of PPW High Voltage. EJ Kuiper, Phil Bravado, Paul Bo's somewhere in this building. I don't know where he is. But next week, Casey Navarro and Clutch Adams for the PPW Women's Championship, or PPW Heavyweight Championship. I'm all confused. We'll see you next week.